Alright, we're recording.
Oh no, fuck.
Yeah, wake up! No preamble today. We're going in.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Wait.
Anyway, welcome to the Fade. What happened last time?
Deprogramming.
Yeah.
Speak on that.
So basically, we ended up as a team going like, you know what, Harpy Eagle, let's confront this mysterious person who we definitely know. And we came across Belly Sama, who we met a few in-game days prior. And basically, she was like, "So, what's up, Squirt? You gonna come along and like, see Mom again?" And we went, actually, why don't we have it went in a different order. We didn't go like, let's have a nice tea first. We came in hot, going like, you're fucking stupid.
You're wrong.
In a nice way.
Everything you think is
You're
wrong.
wrong, actually. Kind of subtly telling her that like, why don't you question shit that your mom does? But that wasn't working out. So it's like, you know what? We're all hot. We're all hungry. Well, we're not hot. We're cold. We're hungry.
We're all hot.
That's Annika speaking, not our characters. I feel warm. So we all sat by a fire, showing Belly Sama, hey, you love your mom? You think your mom's cool? Well, this is what a real family unit with healthy dynamics look like. And that was great. And then if somebody wants to pick up, I could keep going, but
So we tried multiple tactics.
Yep.
At first, we tried to approach her with action logic, but then that didn't work because she's a deeply traumatized individual. And so I think we started to lean more towards like, you know what? Let's just sit down, have some wine, talk about our adventures, and there was at some point we were trying to convince her that we did in fact kill the Crescent King. It's like, we did it, we swear. And then it's like, and she's like, yeah, sure, you killed the Crescent King, yeah, whatever. But then Shepard whipped out the flag and we checked one of the marks of
proof of kill.
Yeah, proof of kill. And she was like, huh, cool. And then we were like, let's see what you can do since you're so cool. And then at some point she turned into a giant flying,
I think it was a wolf spider.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she tried to eat Zarek. Didn't.
Eat in quotations.
And yeah, and then we just continued like wailing on her, being like, please, she ate our older sister, you have to believe us. Are you sure that you had the best upbringing? Are you happy? That was one of the questions we asked her.
Hit her with the good old, are you happy?
Yep.
Are you fulfilled?
So yeah.
You also met another sister. Finally.
Yeah, Cersei showed up. She's a bit more of a wild child than Belly Sama is, but not quite as much.
Not Sarah Wild.
Yeah, but not quite as much. A true middle child, if you will.
In between.
Cersei is definitely less enthusiastic about Flemeth, but is still like, that's mom. Less brainwashed, less obsessed. But yes, we did end up convincing both of them that, yes, your mother is raising you like a pig for slaughter. When the time is right, And then after that, we went to Flemeth's house. spoke with Flemeth, tried to be respectful because she could, just kill us at any point for whatever reason.
I'm a swamp witch.
And then we all of us went into the Fade to confront our demons, essentially.
Woohoo!
Literally.
Literally.
They're attached to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took a nap.
You took a nap first. You got a long rest in first. Now you're in the Fade.
And here we go.
Boom.
I'm going to quickly reorganize my spells.
Oh, yeah, before we really get into it, you all know what we asked you guys throughout the week.
Yeah.
So if I'm back in the fucking building again.
We're back in the fucking building again.
If there is at any point anything that we if we cross a specific line or anything in the session that really makes you uncomfortable, message either Ricky or I, or just speak up in the voice chat, and we'll be sure to pause the game or rewind or something. So yeah, full disclosure, gonna be a bit of a maybe wading into uncomfortable territory of a session. So if at any point you guys feel actually uncomfortable, let us know either through message or just talk about it.
I'm ready for trauma.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You all oh, also, I will just be describing the scenery to you all and just kind of going forth. If at any point you want to stop me and roleplay or just ask a question, feel free to interrupt me, but I don't want to just kind of wait for awkward silence and then move on. So I'm just gonna keep going. If at any point you want to stop the scene and have a roleplay moment or whatever, feel free to do so. Scream at me if you need to. But yeah. Flemeth almost kind of parts the Fade like the Red Sea as the magic kind of folds around her in this little bubble of safety that she provides to you all. And there is a moment where you notice her doing this, and then all around you this strange, almost kind of unnatural green mist unfolds. The sky, a putrid, gaseous color, and through the mist you see demons, monsters, spirits, all watching you from behind the clouds, from behind trees and rocks and mountainous terrain, all floating amidst the sea of the Fade. They are remaining a good distance away from you, and you all collectively realize that the sisters don't respect their mother because of the care that she provided them, but because she protected them in a place that could not be mapped, could not be understood. She is one of the only reasons that demons aren't piling onto you right now. She leads you forth along a rocky terrain. Winds begin to pick up and lightning strikes above you, but it feels a little bit disconnected. The lightning strikes, yet you hear no thunder. It's just an echo of an inhale. You come upon a wooden bridge that stretches across an empty expanse. You look down against your better wishes and see just an endless void of green sky and clouds. Flemeth steps across the bridge, waiting almost lifelessly, and then turns around and just smiles. Don't worry. You are safe as long as you're with me. Now stay close. And walks across the bridge without it even tipping a little bit at her weight. Do you all follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to Sarah, but yeah.
She ties a rope
Group
around
huddle.
your waist.
You see the sisters very easily follow along after their mother. They seem learned and practiced about this and seem to kind of trust her fully. Further in, you come upon a kind of almost mountainous hill that you have to climb a little bit over. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh,
Pulling up my sheet.
sorry, this fade
I
smoke
know
just got to
nothing.
me. 16.
16, 24, 18. I'll roll for Indra.
23, I think. 18 plus 5 is a 23.
Yes, you got it. I'm getting you a calculator for Christmas. It's gonna be one of those SAT standard ones.
Oh, please, no, not again. I gave mine away.
Ilaria, Brandy, Shepard, and Saradwin, you all notice a feeling of being watched by something bigger than you. Something more ancient, more slow. It waits patiently for an opening, and it doesn't see one yet. Brandy and Ilaria, you see, past the mist, a massive figure with limbs stretching across the sky like lightning streaks. A face of 1,000 eyes and mandibles like some strange arachnid sits and listens as you step across its web that it has planned. In Flemeth's bubble, you know you're safe, and that creature won't attack. You continue forward. The terrain slightly shifts. This green, noxious sky begins filled with a electrifying blue light, and you all feel, you all recognize this light, this color, this energy. It's the same type of magic that flavors all of Saradwin's spells. This little jolt of electricity, this kind of light blue color that kind of seems to permeate her entire being, her eyes. It's light and bright and full of spirit and energy and just a little electrifying buzz. And as the sky and clouds around you change, you step away from a rocky terrain onto winding pathways and trees all growing to one center. It's a massive tree growing amidst this empty abyss with branches twirling up and over and a point of light at the edges of it. Flemeth turns to you, Saradwin, and goes, "Are you ready to confront the figure that has lied to you all these years?"
Did you know about this?
Speak up.
Did you know about this?
I had an idea. I'm glad you came to the same conclusion, though.
Other consequences. What if I lose my magic?
Don't be silly, girl. And I will kind of like break away from the narrative a little bit. Renee, mages in Dragon Age don't operate in the same way as like Dungeons and Dragons rules. So like even if you're playing a warlock, it's mainly just like the class features. You won't lose your magic because mages in Dragon Age just have a connection to the Fade, to magic, and have an ability to cast spells. So like just being like purely transparent, like you're good. You're not gonna lose your magic if you like confront this thing that essentially like you thought was the source of all your power.
Okay.
Yeah. Like being transparent here, it's purely just like you're a warlock in like class features only. Like you're good. You don't have a patron or anything.
Okay, good. I kind of just imagine Flemeth just being like, all right, here's the lore.
No, yeah, Flemeth just kind of like just like looks at you and goes, "No, you idiot," and then continues
Wrong
moving.
game. This is Dragon Age.
Yes, reminder, this is Dragon Age, and things work different, and that's okay, and we'll like learn about them together. She cocks her head and goes, "You will only lose what you are willing to give. And if you give nothing, you lose nothing either." And she continues on. In the center of the tree, the branches almost splinter from the electrifying energy at the center of it. This blue light, and Ricky, if you could move the tokens over to the map that I currently have on screen.
Yeah, got it.
Oh boy. We're in danger.
Oh, you're in so much danger.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's probably
ooh. Does Indra have his horse?
This is the environment of Indra's horse. You can have Indra's horse if you want it.
Yippee!
So, boop. Oh,
There he
you're not
is.
large enough. There we go.
Big boy. Big boy.
No, I was missing someone. Oh, missing more people.
Arland is also there. He's just being quiet. You know, strong, silent type.
He's just gonna be over here.
Yeah.
If your tokens do not have the correct health on them, that is because the tokens update very slowly.
Yeah. So, reminder, you all got a long rest in. You should all have full HP. As you stand in the center, Undra just kind of like wants to like lean down to his warhorse and just go, "Are we? This is bad, right? This is bad. We're in danger here, right?"
Even some questions must be left unanswered, Indra.
You shut the fuck up. You're scared too. You're shivering.
And, you know what? Fuck it. Make me an insight check.
Make me an Indra check.
Make me an interest check.
Oh, not great.
Curiosity check.
Yeah, you know what, Tony? Take an inspiration for that.
Sweet.
Insight, solid 7? What do I know?
7. You don't know the gravity of it, Indra. You're not particularly friendly with your horse. However, you can very much tell it is very uneasy.
Awesome, sick. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Even the horse is like, fuck, dude, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, the Fade demon horse in the Fade is like, I don't like this. Well,
Why do you think I came to
actually-
your world?
That's why I immigrated. You all feel Flemeth's protective energy drop just a little bit. And then there is a roar of thunder that rushes over you all in waves upon waves upon waves. And Saradwin, you are the first to notice a figure form in the clouds, and it like begins to almost meld together to form a shape. Eyes long and hollowed, ears pointed yet drooping downward, a full head of hair that flows out like rolling ocean waves, and tattoos all over their body, their fingers long and spindly. You remember this form before. It's come to you in your dreams sometimes. So, and the voice echoes out. All of you dig your feet into the splintering wood beneath you. You are in the presence of something that claimed to be a god and fooled one of the most intuitive mages of her generation. This is not a being to be tempered with. You know the truth now. Ren, if you're saying something, I can't hear you.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You're no god of mine.
What makes a god? Creatures that claim they are, or creatures that prove they are? Have I not offered you power, knowledge, a quest for truth?
You led me to a dragon turtle to grab a cursed sword that has been debilitating me. I know the difference between you and Elgernon. Elgernon wouldn't have drugged me to my own death.
And
He's
you're
safe
sure
and
of
warm,
that?
unlike you.
The
I prayed to him.
The king of the elven pantheon is not safe and warm. He who blew out the sun for threat of total annihilation over his dominion. He who let the world suffer until his wife begged him to let the elves go. You worship a god so powerful and cruel. You did not even know the difference between him and a demon when it faced you. This mist begins to cover the area, and the figure moves in closer, its hand astronomically larger than your whole body, and it places it under your feet, Saradwin, and begins to lift you up.
Do I try to resist, or?
That depends. Flemeth walks over to you and motions for you to come and listen to her.
She steps over to Plymouth.
When the god lifts you to his lips, accept his blessing, and you will become so much more than you are now. How do you think I've remained alive for this many years? There is a truth to what you know about me and my methods, but a spirit of a powerful spirit inside. The power. You could not even imagine the things you could possibly do with it. I have prepared you for this moment, to be trained outside of me. He is now yours to claim. You are ready. You could become just like me.
So instead of him overpowering me, I can intertwine him with myself.
You would have a spirit of the Fade within you, fueling your power, making you grow ever stronger, and he would be at your mercy. Accept it.
Okay. You know what? I've made a deal with the demon. Might as well.
We're all watching this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glances over at Indra.
You see Flemeth fully, like, instill what she wants into Saradwin.
Brandy is going to try something.
Before that, does anybody else want to do anything? Okay, go ahead.
Brandy is going to shoot an arrow at Saradwin, but intentionally miss enough to scrape against her armor, just to get her attention.
Okay, make an attack roll.
20.
20. What's your armor class, Saradwin?
I think it's exactly 20.
Okay. Brandy, you notch an arrow and fire it off with lightning speed as everyone else is just kind of like stuck in not knowing what's happening. You immediately fire off an arrow, and as you're sure it's about to scrape off her armor, Flemeth, one arm shield spell, the arrow just flies off towards it, and Saradwin, you hear something. It's muffled. Someone was trying to do something, but you're in your mother's arms now. Everything's okay.
Give me 1 second. Yeah. Sarah, make a DC 18 intelligence save.
Me?
I'm gonna shout Sarah directly into your mind.
Okay. Intelligence save?
Yeah.
11.
Alright, you take 9 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god!
Hey, look, I need to snap you out of it. All right.
Damn, you rolled well.
You can smack me later. It's okay.
And she's like, oh god. Fuck.
Shh, ignore that. They are just scared of your power. Look at Asan. And like, she kind of like motions your head slightly over her shoulder as she's kind of like grabbing you now and just kind of like hugging you almost. And your eyes peek over her arm, and you stare at Asan, and this small demonic form of a sea wolf latched onto him. And Flemeth whispers, he could not even reach the limits of your potential. All he has is a little demon to show for his efforts. You could command the skies.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
Brandy's just waving her arms. Just if she's looking in that direction, Brandy is using her whole body to try to get her attention.
Make a strength saving throw,
Me?
Brandy. 19. You feel a gravitational force just kind of like slowly begin to push you outwards. You don't take any damage and it's not painful, but there is this just kind of like almost foot stepping onto your rib cage and pushing you backward. They know nothing of what you could become. They are scared of you. Do you think they could ever accept who you are?
Question
Yes.
for DM in terms of where everyone is situated. Where are Sarad's sisters in relation to where this is all happening?
Next to Erland, I'd say. So
Next to
Saradwin-
Erland.
Yeah, Saradwin would be about here. Brandy would be like pushed back a little bit. Yeah. The sisters are. Make an insight check.
Okie dokie. Taking my dice. Insight. Yeah. That's cocked. Damn it. Oh shit. Modded 20.
Modded 20. There is acceptance on their face, as if they've known that this would happen for a long time and that they've just kind of made their peace with it. And then you catch something very small and you see two sisters about to lose someone that they care very deeply about but don't know if they could do anything to help. Because the fear of their mother is so overpowering.
And Flemeth is how close to Sarad? Like,
She
are
is
they?
she is like hugging Saradwin. Like she one
She
of her arms
is
is like over Saradwin's shoulder, just kind of like whispering into her ear.
I see. Okay.
She's
I'm
like,
gonna-
I can't breathe.
Sign of the Maker, real quick. Can I do something?
What would you like to do?
This is gonna be silly. I'm gonna run, kind of like football field run, in front of Hassan, but kind of within earshot of the sisters. I don't know how fast I could say this for it to actually impact. I'd like to throw a smoke bomb vial directly onto Sarad's mom. Just to, oh shit! This is like, oh fuck.
Okay, you want to throw a smoke bomb onto Flemeth?
Not necessarily onto them. I don't want to like hit them, but my point is to distract. Yes, they're doing all these magical stuffs, but when it comes to extreme nonsense, that is Alaria's.
Okay, so
That's
who are you
okay.
distracting here?
I want to distract Sarad's. I keep saying Sarad's mom. You know her name is Flemeth. I want to distract Flemeth enough to at least maybe break it for a second.
Okay, are you saying anything to the sisters?
To the sisters, as I'm throwing it, I'd like to go like, "You're not her puppets. Do something," and then throw.
Okay, I'll give you a persuasion check for that.
Let's go. Wait, do it now.
Yes, do it now.
Okay. Come on, persuasion.
As
You're my baby.
you're running across, you throw your smoke bomb. Flemeth
23.
23. Flemeth seems like there's just kind of like a little bit of like a lag almost. This like ever powerful witch that like could level a kingdom. Like someone threw a smoke bomb at her and she like can't counterspell that. Like there's just like smoke rising all around her. And for like Saradwin, for a second, like her grip just kind of like loosens on you, and she looks around like, "What the fuck?" And then like you say that to the sisters. 23. I mean, Ricky, you're playing Cersei in this session. I think Belly-sama just kind of like steps forward a little bit and then like looks over at you.
Yeah, she caves into peer pressure. If
Cersei?
Belly-sama... Wait, hang on. Am I looking at the right character description? I am not. I'm looking at a different one. I was looking at Brandy for a minute.
Oh.
Brandy would cave into peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cersei just like looks back and forth, looks up at the plume of smoke around them.
Sure, picked up fireworks.
Okay. Okay, we're doing this, I guess.
Yeah, Belisama transforms into a bull and is going to rush Flemeth.
Would all this chaos
Mhm.
going on, Shepard wants to literally just like try to run up and grab Saren.
Okay.
Tackle.
Like not like hurt, but like there is clearly like something going on, and then like Shepard wants to literally pick Saren up and like make sure there's at least a person in between Flemeth and Saren.
Okay, give me a athletics check. Saradwin. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Saradwin, give me a
let's
wisdom
go,
saving
Shepard.
throw.
Awesome. Oh, thank God I switched to physical dice. Wisdom. 26.
26. Okay.
22, actually.
Okay, 22.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. You're good. In the chaos, you see in almost like slow motion, there's like headache as Asan says something. Flemeth kind of like turns you away, and then a blur and smoke rises against you. You hear shouting. It's like in the back of your head. You hear things happening around you, but in your vision, this demon stands before you, and Flemeth urges you to go and accept their power. And then you feel your like the air being knocked out of your lungs as Shepard kind of like like football tackles you a little bit. Not enough to take damage, but with the full force of a Kunari who's 7 feet tall, you are knocked to the ground, go you hear Flemeth scream, a smoke being dissipated. And with that, this bubble inside of your mind breaks, cracks, and for the first time, you're able to hear the specific things that Flemeth is saying, and she was urging you to accept a demon into your body so you could be a stronger vessel for her to consume.
Oh,
I would like everybody
knew
to
it.
roll initiative.
Sorry for knocking you over, Saren, but I had to.
Poor Sarah, like already.
Sorry for the brain damage, Saren.
Sorry for it just hurt Saren the session. Like
Apology for brain damage.
Apology.
I will not be on the menu. Natural 20.
Let's go!
yes, yeah.
Apology.
Apology.
Fucking go.
What's
Oh,
your
I know
modifier,
how to do that. Who?
Sarah?
My modifier is 3, but I rolled a natural 20.
Who are you rolling for, Ricky?
I'm just typing in things right now. I didn't even think
gotcha.
about that.
I can roll for everything if you want, and then you can type them out.
Yeah, you can roll for them. I'll type them out. I'll play I'll play the hungry one.
Okay.
The
hungry one?
Don't worry about it. It's fun.
Oh,
Oh, just immediately, what?
The hungry one.
You want to repeat that again, Ricky?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No, I don't think I will.
I'm good.
Oh, I forgot. We don't need to roll for this one.
That's right. One of them we don't need to roll for.
Yeah.
What?
Roll for Indra though.
Oh yes. My boy. I have
Your
advantage. Do I have
boy, who's
advantage
on
the-
horseback, I assume.
No, I don't have. Do I have an advantage on dexterity or fucking initiative?
You do have because Alaria.
Yeah.
Roll again to see if you get better, because you would also have advantage on initiative.
Remember,
I
your weapon
had a
of
13 plus 5.
Weapon
Right,
of warning,
okay.
and you have the shield of warning.
yes.
Or the Watcher's shield, whatever it's fucking called.
Cocked.
Aww,
Cock.
the Warning Brothers.
Yeah.
The Warning Brothers.
we gotta get Erlen something that warns him about stuff. Maybe
Oh,
like
it's
a bottle that
apparently
yells.
true.
Maybe like
I
a.
would like to say it's Erlen's common sense, but
Yeah, Indra and Ilaria are
With
so
aid comes
stupid that
wisdom.
they need a weapon. Erlen's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Whoever
We got
that is.
hunger,
that's
curiosity,
obviously a trap. Just be ready.
common sense.
Damn, Indra rolled a 4 still.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
buddy.
No.
It's okay.
-1. Alright, I will... Give me 1 second while I open up the stat block so I can size the tokens correctly.
May I ask a thing regarding a thing that I have?
What would that be?
I know I have the cloak of many things. Did she have to attune to that? Because I was playing it off as like she just thinks it's a cool cloak, and is like, yeah,
Does it
it's
say
flashy.
attunement?
I don't think so. I don't see it.
Robe of useful items.
Robe of useful items.
Nope,
I
no
pinned it.
attunement.
I think.
No attunement.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Do you? We have it pinned. The items that
I
you
do
got.
have the items. I wrote it down after last time's.
All right, I will drag the tokens out and
Oh, Cenobite. Ricky said Halloween may be over, but I'm not.
Halloween may be over, but I'm not. Yep.
All right.
Words.
Oh yes. Would it happen after Brandy and Hassan's turn?
I think we've been ruling it as it doesn't have a modifier, so I think it would be it would be after Brandy and Hassan's turn.
Okay.
And what did the other one get?
The other hungry one.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 18 plus whatever its modifier is.
I don't think it has a great yeah, oh, it has a modifier. Okay. And we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do that. This.
Oh boy, how many of them are there?
2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's too many.
Group initiative or 2 different ones?
I'll be here all week.
We have. I mean, we could. Do you want to do group initiative? That's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. All right. Combat. Are we good to start?
Yes.
I think so.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Oops.
First up on the initiative is the
hold
natural.
on. Sorry. I would like to, just really quick. Well, wait. Would Shepard go first, or would Sarah go first?
Oh, I moved them by accident. My bad. I was moving the turn order around.
Should be Sarah because nat 20, right?
I mean, we have Shepard, Saradwin, and Ilaria in a row, so you guys can decide whoever wants to go first. Honestly.
Yeah.
Really quick. As you all like disrupt Flemeth's plan, the protective bubble drops, and instantly, this creature that you, Ilaria and Brandy, saw miles away begins to get closer and closer and closer and closer, and its massive claws swipe, breaking the tree. I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Why?
You know why.
Shepard, you have advantage because you're a barbarian.
Ooh.
Better?
Yep.
Damn.
Natural 20.
Dexterity.
You all see.
18.
Sorry?
18.
18. Everybody
Sweet.
makes it. Erland and the sisters are swiped with the mandible and dragged off the side of the tree and fall into the abyss.
Oh no.
Oh God!
There goes that.
Well, way to write Erlen off for an episode.
Oh man, I thought of a bad joke that Asan would never say.
Right.
What?
But man, Sarah's gonna learn how it feels to be an only child.
No.
Jesus.
My sisters are dead and you're laughing.
That's why I said Asan would absolutely not say that. But Mark? Mark absolutely would.
I am.
My original
You
characters are
okay?
gone.
All right. Combat has started. Whoever wants to go first may go first. Shepard, Serdwin, Ilaria, you guys have split initiative, so choose whoever wants to make the first move.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I mean, like, Shepard wants to just be in front of you guys in case they get any type of weird.
Alright, you can go first, Shepard.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go,
I'm a-
Shep.
Fade physics are different. I'm scared.
So Shepard will. I kind of want to place myself like here,
Okay.
so he's in front of everything, and Shepard. And
Oh, you're cutting out?
am I out still?
Yes.
Yep.
I think.
I'm gonna type it out.
Okay.
My deck cut out.
Oh, his internet cut out.
No.
I think.
I don't like that measurement.
Stupid internet.
Can I ask what like certain map textures are?
Yeah.
What are these little bark things on the? I don't know if my ping is showing. The bark things on the side. Is that elevated?
Yeah, we'll say like it goes. It goes
Am I
like
still
up,
cutting
like
out right
incrementally.
now?
No,
okay.
you're not getting out anymore.
Okay, let me do this thing before bad juju internet. Shepard turns to Sarid, and says, "Sarid, this is your fight, but let me be your shield."
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically saying to stay behind me, and Shepard rages. Rawr.
Alright.
Shepard
My brain
is
worms.
going to now step up again, getting in between all three of these creatures, and goes to swing his axe at this creature. Shepard's axe is glowing with fire.
Okay. $25 hits. Ricky, can you handle this really quick? I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Oh, before you go, are we doing the whole stat block?
Yeah.
Okay. So Shepard, you absolutely cut into this thing. A 25 hits, unsurprisingly. And you deal 14 slashing and 16 fire damage.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh. And
You-
that would also be 3 rage damage.
3 rage damage. Yes, thank you. So 16.
They don't like fire.
This creature is decaying and drying, and the second fire touches it, its arm lights on fire and it tries to quickly pat it out. You learn that it is vulnerable to fire. And it needs to make a constitution save because you hit it with fire damage.
Sorry, which one is that?
Well,
Arcane horror.
Tall,
big
pointy,
gun.
pointy. Pope hat. Okay.
The arcane horror.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, well, I wouldn't call him that.
That is a 16.
Go.
Chop.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how it's my spell. It's what my spell save DC is.
Yes.
listed as, right? All right, it's a 15. So
Okay,
that
so
would
he
be
saves.
it.
Yep, so he's immune to everything but the
Yes,
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's immune to the rest of the effects for 24 hours, except for the damage.
Gotcha.
Alright,
Okay.
other than that, you do still have a second attack.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse and repeat.
Okay. That also hits. Oof. Eesh. Yeah, it's not particularly happy you did that.
I don't blame it. I mean,
However, that was action, bonus action. I assume you don't want to move from here.
no.
And it has your ancestral protectors on it now.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
all you can do for your turn. Sarid or Alaria, you guys have your turns.
Sarah, would you, or should I?
I'm closer.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast my hex.
Alright,
Your
so
hex
you are-
spell or your hex blade's curse?
Hex spell.
Okay.
Right, so you are
that one.
concentrating. And this one is marked with hex.
And I'm going to go over there and try to hit it with my hunger sword.
Okay. You have 2 attacks.
Oh, and I have a nat 20 for my first attack.
Yep, so you have advantage on your first hit.
Cool. Awesome.
That is the ruling, right, Alec?
Yep.
Okay, making sure.
Alright, so that's 18 to hit.
18. 18 hits.
Okay, good. Hunger.
Fun fact, these are hunger demons.
Aha!
What? Okay. So that's D8 plus 4 plus my 6.
Mhm.
Okay, 13 damage. For the first half.
First one.
Nice. That is a 19 to hit.
19 would also hit.
Wait. Okay, 9 damage.
Okay. Solid hits. Just overall, very solid hits. It's still up, it's still kicking. But you definitely caught its fucking attention.
Alright. Anything else that you want to do, Cyrudwin?
Oh, that's it.
Alright, Ilaria, you're up.
Alright. Right by.
Ilaria
Okay.
opens fire!
Get
down!
She pulls out a gun.
She pulls out a gun. She single-handedly creates a gun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Percy from Campaign 1.
Oh, I do like Percy. A little bit.
Yeah, I love Percy.
Same.
He's funny. Funny, smart man. I'm gonna throw... You know what? Yeah. I don't want to hit Shepard. I'm gonna throw my flask.
Oh,
What do you gotta do?
A flask of oil. Sorry, what? Did Tony say something?
I said do what you gotta do.
No. Okay. Yeah. Take your health potions, Arid.
okay, flask of oil. Does it say how
oil.
big it is?
Unfortunately, I don't have that. Let me see. Ooh, flask. Baby. I thought it was like maybe just a 5x5.
I think, yeah.
Flask of...
It
Yeah,
could
you
even
can
just
throw...
cover, like, one...
Yeah,
Close
on
to
hit, the
5
target
foot
is
square
covered in oil.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay. Just a D20. Oh fuck. It's a 16.
16 shield.
Damn.
Ooh.
Bitch.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Nope.
And that's wait, sorry, I moved 25.
Go fuck yourself. Get oiled.
Get oiled!
Get oil.
Moisturize me.
Oil up.
Get moisturized, idiot.
Oh no.
That is, I'm double checking. It's been a while since I threw something, sorry. That was an action,
Usually yes.
but
Because you're a thief, that's a bonus action. Oh, is it? Well, it's an attack.
It is an attack.
It's not an item use.
It would have been an item use if you poured it out on the ground.
If you poured it out for the homies.
Unfortunately, this is not pouring it out for the homies. This is yeeting a
Wait.
can at a dickhead's face.
my initiative was a nat 20. Does that mean I get advantage on my first attack?
It hits.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it hit. It
I heard
it
shield, so I
shielded, and
assumed
then a sun went counterspell.
Well, no, but if Ilaria had advantage, then that means it might not have been able to shield, which means I might not have needed to burn the counterspell.
Oh wait, that's actually
Oh, okay.
true.
Yeah, if you want to roll with advantage.
Come on, dice. You're my pinky. No. That wasn't that one.
Okay.
So it used the shield, the sign. You used a counterspell.
Counterspell.
And so it lands.
Yep, and it is now covered in oil. That is your action.
That's my action.
How
You know,
much-
we're about to be in a load of
How
pain.
much did you move?
I moved. That was 20, right? I can
Yeah.
still move. Can
You
I
still have 35 feet of movement.
use my bonus action to throw a knife, or is that not?
No, you cannot.
No. Boo. Boo, you whore.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Not you.
I feel that was aimed at me instead.
I mean, we know how I started with you entering the call.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm just gonna scooch up. Also, another question. Where is the giant coming from? Like north, south, east? East.
East.
Southeast, like over here.
South. I know my east. Okay, got it. Okay, let's stay far away from there.
Remember, never eat soggy waffles.
I remember Wii, like Weast, and my brain's just like Wii, the Nintendo.
No, that's not how you remember that.
That's how I remember it. Wii, W-E, West East.
Okay.
This is why you don't know your cardinal directions.
Anyway, is that your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Alright,
I've done all I
Arcane Core. We're gonna do a solid Cone of Cold. So
Yep.
I would like... Oh man, that's everybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everyone except Ilaria.
Shepherd,
Oh, wait, this is
Serdwin,
the horse?
Asan, Indra, Brandy, and Indra's horse. Please make a
No!
Constitution saving throw.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Oof,
Okay. Clutch.
I
Clutch
completely
wings.
forgot that Ricky was measuring and I wanted to be petty and now I regret my actions.
we all were like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm just like, no, you don't shield. And
Man,
I'm
when
like,
you
I
said
should've
counterspell to
waited.
my shield, I got so happy. I was so happy. You don't even understand.
I don't know if anyone heard this, but as soon as I heard you say counterspell to the shield, I'm like, oh no. This is not fear for me. This is fear for you.
Indra rolled a natural 20 on his con save. Can he make his horse succeed and not take damage? Because
Yeah,
this
sure.
will
Aw.
put him out of commission.
Yeah, I will allow.
He said my horns.
My horse.
It's
My
odd.
build!
You accept him now?
My build.
My build, bro.
He said nay.
Nay, I say.
Nay, I say. Alright, so...
Curiosity just whispers, ooh, a brisk breeze today.
Did you guys feel that?
I'll even... Here's the thing, I'll be fair, I'll take, like, Curiosity's damage if it means he'll stay alive. He has,
You-
like, 10 hit points, you guys.
You have, like, look, you have the build to, if Curiosity fails, I believe you take the damage instead.
Well,
Like,
it's a dexterity save. That has to be, it can't be, like, a con save. So that's why I'm asking.
oh, well, it's fine.
Okay.
You can transfer the nat 20 and Curiosity doesn't take any damage.
Okay, I'll still take damage then.
You don't need to take the full damage.
Well, I'll take, like, half, yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, what did Ilaria get for her con save? Oh, sorry, she didn't have to. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ilaria's safe.
Okay.
What did Sarah get?
14.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so Brandy and Serdwin, you fail.
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck is that?
That's my Uriah.
That's Brandy and Ilaria, or Brandy and Ilaria. Brandy
Who put
and
Serdwin in
Sarah.
a blender.
That's the cone of cold.
That's the nervous system shutting down.
That's the nervous system shutting down.
Hyperthermia is a bitch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright.
I forgot what's going on cold damage again.
Yes.
Alright.
Brandy and Serdwin, you take 37 points of cold damage. Everybody else takes
18.
18, yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Son, you shouldn't have shot me. I will haunt you, Asan.
Yeah, if my stupid horse took like even half damage, he would be on 1 HP. I hate him so much.
Do I make a con save?
A concentration save, yes you do, thank you.
Yeah.
You took... Yeah, the DC's 18, good luck.
But the DC 18 for
Yeah.
the spell?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
concentration.
For a concentration save, yeah.
Youch.
Youch.
Ouch.
Okay.
Owies.
Okay, thank God. That's a 19.
19. Alright, Hex stays up. That was that.
Alright. I will make sure Shepard's damage is put down.
Who are you putting down?
Shepard.
Ayla?
How could you?
How could? Alright. That was Arcane Horror's action. Does it do anything with its bonus action or movement?
It's gonna. Mm... Yeah, it's gonna chill over there.
Okay. It is now both Hunger Demons' turns. Well, this one who's hexed is gonna take a big old meaty bite out of Saradwin.
Get hungry.
Yeah, get hungered, idiot. It's gonna make 1 claw and 2 bite attacks. No, not with the claw. The bite? 19, Sarad?
Does a 19 hit you, Saradwin?
No, it does not hit.
Yippee! Armor class!
And then the last one... That hits! That's 19 on the die.
Wait, no.
Wait.
What do you mean?
That's 19 on the die plus 7.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I? So it's going to roll damage.
Maybe Mom was right. I should have just merged myself with the demons.
Sorry, please take an inspiration for that whole monologue. Fucking dying.
Thank you.
I'm not doing that to be nice because I see your health whittling away.
You take 5 points of piercing damage. And then you take 9 points of necrotic damage, and it heals for that much.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ew. It's not good.
So that was... Did you subtract the 37?
I did.
Okay. And how much do I get?
You took 18 total points of damage.
I have to gank out a calculator.
Sorry, no. You didn't take 18. You didn't take 18. I'm doing bad math. It was 5 and 9, 14.
Thank you.
You took 4 less damage. My bad.
All right, is that Hunger Demon done?
That one is done.
Right, on to the next one.
Yep. He's just gonna attack Shepard. With advantage. Beep 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 beep. 19 on the first attack. 22 on the second one. And 20 on the last one. And we're just gonna...
Yeah, Tony's away from the computer, so...
Yeah, so I'll just mark down the total damage he takes after Rage. That's max damage on the claws, fucking hell. And then bite 1. Bite 2. Okay. So that is The physical damage Tony has resistance to, he takes 15 total.
Alright, that's the hunger
And
demon.
then he takes 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And this one cannot heal above his total. Alright.
Brandy, you are up. Or, Brandy or Asan, whoever wants to go first.
Ricky, your choice.
You can go first.
Okay. And this one's covered in oil, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Cool.
oiled up and ready for you.
Cool. Yeah, I think I'll, Ooh, man, I would love to Blade Song, but I think it might actually be better if I bonus action Misty Step. Because just from the measurements I was seeing, there's no way I can get, like, behind him without also entering the other guy's reach. Yep, we're gonna do the cringy, look behind you, kid. Or,
It works.
I need to step 5 feet forward, and then I will Misty Step there.
His head spins at 360 degrees to stare at you, but its neck doesn't twist, it just slowly demorphs, so it kind of like looks like branches are like forming on its neck and like twisting itself and like stares at you.
That's fucking creepy. Green Flame Blade.
It's the Fade!
It's the Fade!
Alright, make an attack.
Welcome to the Fade, baby!
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh!
So I need to do some calculations. And we're including the flame damage as well, right? With the crit?
Against him?
Yes. Against
Yes.
others, no.
Yes, because I believe that's how that's written out. Alec, you can stop me if you feel like that shouldn't be the case.
Well, I can do this first because this is
Yeah, do that damage
just
first.
the
I'm gonna
piercing.
look up how.
That's just the piercing.
Okay, the additional damage is not increased as a result of the crit.
Okay, so it's just regular D8 plus 1. Max damage, that's 9 fire. Do I feel like this would be... You know what? We're trying out new weapons. I didn't get to try it out last time.
Yippee!
I'll also have it do 3d6 poison. Is that how that works?
Ricky.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Let me guess, they're immune to poison.
No.
no.
You're
Well-
good. You're good. Sorry, we're just giggling about something stupid.
I just realized it too, goddammit!
But they. Which one? Which weapon are you using?
The venomous rapier.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh, it's not like an additional damage, it just changes the damage type?
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm confused. What are?
Yeah, how does the venomous rapier work? Is it like additional damage, or do I change
It's additional.
the damage
It's
type?
additional damage. So it's like
And
normal rapier
is it like-
damage, and then
Yes, and do I need to announce it before I hit, or is it one of those things where it's like I can choose after I hit?
you should announce it before you hit.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like smite or not.
What are? Sorry, what are you asking? Are you asking if you can like use your venomous rapier? to attack?
I'm asking if it's like smite, where I can just choose at any point during the hit that yes, I'm going to be doing this.
Oh, that's fine.
Or-
Like, yeah, you can announce it like whenever. I mean, I think it just kind of works.
Okay, so can I do the 3d6 on this one then?
Yes. What is it? 3d6 poison?
3d6 poison.
No need to roll. It's immune to poison.
Mark.
I literally just went.
Mark,
Let me guess. It's immune to poison. And you're like, no, it's not.
Well, how would you know?
No. But I had already decided. Yes, I'm going to do this. You
Okay,
guys have
gotcha.
no reason to lie to me.
I didn't know if you were asking if it's immune to poison, so you can therefore use the venomous rapier.
Yeah, but Mark, it was kind of a cavalcade of like questions. I was starting to get lost.
Okay.
Yeah, it is immune.
Second attack.
27 hits.
13 piercing.
Nice.
And because the oil, did the fire do anything extra?
It's already vulnerable
yes.
to fire.
Yeah, fair. I figured.
No, it actually does have a mechanical benefit because this is using the flask of oil.
Oh, okay.
It takes an additional 5 fire damage, so that's an additional 10.
Nice.
Woo! It's an amuse bouche.
I'm gonna take off the HP.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Oh, are you factoring in the resistances that it has?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This is a magical rapier, if that counts.
It does.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright, that was a
alright.
son. Brandy, you are up.
Brady is starting to learn the valuable lesson that you don't fucking bunch up. And she's gonna walk over here. Yeah, she is going to bonus action. She's going to bonus action give Saradwin temp HP with Knight of the Rose. Zarad, you have 12 temp HP. Oh, hold on. Did I forget to update the macro? I did! It's actually 13! It's proficiency bonus plus my wisdom. Okay, but you get 13 temporary hit points. Yeah, no, she's gonna kill the hunger demon, or at least attempt to. And attack number 1. Does a 16 hit?
The hunger? Yes, it does.
Yeah, this one. So that is 4 piercing, or sorry, total it is 13 piercing and 6 poison.
Let's see, so total 13 piercings, yeah.
Yep. And then second attack against it.
Hits. 10 piercing.
4 poison.
It's immune to poison.
Alright.
I do love how we gave you guys like so many poison weapons and then went, nope.
No.
No.
Yeah, I did very well.
That's just unfortunately most of the stat blocks ever created for 5e.
Well, not 5e, it's just like these specific like demon and undead stat blocks.
Yeah.
Poison won't hurt you, electricity will.
If poison won't hurt you, our arsonist will. Alright, Brandy, is that your turn?
That was my action. Bonus action. I believe. Yeah, I moved 15. Gonna move over to here, and that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Arcane horror time.
Oh.
it, still staring at Asan, is going to reach out one of its long limbs, place it upon your head, and cast Banishment.
Oh boy. There's a resistance to banishment, isn't there?
Yeah, you can make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Oh wait, it gets 2 turns? Or is
Yep.
one just a legendary action? Okay, it just gets 2 turns.
It does. Because it's the fade.
It's the fade.
Okay.
Ooh.
Question, before I roll. If I fail, could I still cast Counterspell?
No.
Or is it I need to choose one or the other right now?
You need to cast Counterspell before you know you failed.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, Counterspell gets way better, and it's already the
yeah,
best
no,
spell
I
in
was
the
just
game.
asking. I will, I'll burn a 4th level spell slot for Counterspell.
It counterspells you.
It counterspelled my Counterspell?
God damn it.
I figured. But it doesn't
It'll
have
do it
a
at 5th
reaction
level.
anymore. It'll do it at 5th level, okay. It needs to roll then. No, it doesn't. What am I talking about? Sorry, brain. Charisma. I'm gone. There's actually, I'll use my reroll and we'll see. Even worse, I can't save it. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, friends.
And I'm out for the fight, actually.
Well, it's concentrating.
No, banishment.
If you are out for its duration.
Yeah, if they don't break concentration,
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
For the foreseeable future.
That's Pointy Hat Man, right?
Yes, the Arcane Horror.
Forever.
Yeah, we just yeeted Asan from the campaign.
Boo.
We were like, we're tired of the counterspells. We don't want them anymore.
We're sick of you, old man.
We're sick of you.
Where does he go?
No way.
That's for his
It's
next turn
gone.
to decide.
Where do I go?
You'll find out on your next turn.
Yeah, we'll find out.
The next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we're reaching Indra's turn. It is 6 p.m.
Not school funded and stale.
Anyway,
Okay,
we're
most
recording
things
again.
are. Literally, most things are.
I'm about to start a fist fight.
How can you start a
Okay.
fist fight? You're banished.
That's a good segue.
Right, I'll take this fight to the real world.
Finally, Mark
disconnects
visits
Alex.
us.
Asan
Mark's
goes to New
visiting.
Jersey.
Fucking, all we're gonna hear is like a boom, and then on Alex's mic a knocking sound.
Anyway, Indra's turn.
Oh Jesus!
He's gonna ride up to this and attack her with his lance.
You have advantage because you would be flanking with Shepard.
And flanking. I'm flanking.
Flanking.
Flanking. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
D12. I am smiting 1st level.
Alrighty.
Okay, that's gonna be 17 points of piercing.
Is this a magical weapon?
Yes.
All right.
Is it still alive?
It's not alive.
Okay, great. I don't need to smite then.
You don't even need to smite.
Okay.
However, Sarah, your target is dead, so you now have the capability of moving that on your turn.
And then
Okay, cool.
we'll move over here. My horse.
Yeah,
My horse
Indra, the
consumes
horse is
me.
here.
Indwa.
I keep forgetting it to move it to back.
It's fine. And then, yeah, I can reach the Arcane Horror, so...
Yes, you do not have advantage this time,
that's
though.
fine. A natural 18 on the die.
Okay.
And then,
Will you be smiting on this one?
that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright. 9 points of piercing.
Yeah, I'll smite. It's looking bad. Do I get an extra die?
Yes, you do, because of its tags.
Yippee! Okay, so 5, 4, 9, 3, so 12 points of radiant.
12 points of radiant. Hey, Indra, guess what?
Yes.
It's vulnerable to radiant.
Oh no.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, I feel bad now.
Don't feel bad.
I just scream. I'll be a little gay about it. I'll just scream, "Give him back!" and I'll like stab my spear through the arcane horror's mouth.
So
I was around to hear that.
Yeah, if only you were there. Anyway.
literally everyone else heard it. It's
Why
fine.
do you think Idris said it?
So,
Upsell this on.
yeah, this thing just swiped the sun away. You stab through it, and how does your smite look again?
Just like I'd say it's like a boring, like, white light. Yeah.
Yeah, the white light encompasses this thing's being, and when it dissipates, you see it's covered in this kind of almost golden yellow, or like golden whitish fire, as it just like slumps down. Asan.
Mm-hmm.
For a split second, you were somewhere, didn't have time to register it, and now you're back.
Yeah, it was for like 3/4 of a second. Just where am I? I'm back.
It's the most disorienting thing you've ever felt in your life.
No, I've used Blink before.
And that's fair. Blink would probably
I'd say
be worse.
you were banished to a different part of the Fade. And there was a disconnect between like your spirit and your body in the way that when you're back in your body, you have to figure out how to like fit your skin again.
Oh.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks for that
Ugh.
fucking mental image.
Yeah.
Alec, why?
It's the Fade.
I like it. I hate it. I like it though.
I said that the beginning of the session is gonna get bad.
Alright, so Indra, that is your action and your movement. Is there anything else you would like to do this turn?
Bonus action, heal Saradwin for 10 points.
Alright. So Sarad, you are healed for 10 points.
Thank you.
Okay, Shepard, you're up. One guy left.
Shepard just looks over at it.
It's like it's snapping at you. It's snapping at you in the same way like an animal that can't really vocalize does. It's using its teeth to communicate to you, essentially.
Poor thing. I will put you down.
Would you like to make it reckless? Oh, I mean 15 hits.
15
never
hit.
mind.
Yeah.
Well, 15 hits, but would you still like to reckless?
Nah, it's okay. Just in case
fair enough.
you drop off the grenade on us. I don't know, man.
I still catch you grenade for you.
For you.
Throw my hand on a blade for you.
Fuck, neither of us
Bruno
have the brain
Mars.
cell. Alright. And then it needs to make a constitution save. And this is still fire damage, correct?
Yes.
It's on fire.
It'd be toasty.
You're
If-
roasting it.
Assuming it makes its turn, a thing happens. But
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Yeah. And then you have another attack.
yes. Hey,
Would you
maybe
like to
it's
reckless?
a great idea to reckless now. Dude, what?
Oh.
Well,
I rolled
unfortunate.
a 1 and a 2.
Oh god. Yeah, it's like you're swinging your axe, you're realizing that the fade is becoming more and more, like, almost congested, and it begins much harder. I feel like you're swinging it through water, and then, like, on the second swing, you embed your axe into the wooden planks, and kind of, like, as you're digging it out,
shit.
the monster is just, like, cackling at you in the only way that it knows how. It's just screeching so loud that all of you, like, cover your ears a little bit. Bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action, good friend.
Shepard just goes, ha ha ha. Ha!
Shepard sarcastically.
I'm gonna...
Zared. Oh,
Oh, sorry?
Oh.
nope. Go ahead.
Did we implement where I could use graze? Or is that not?
We're sorry?
A while back we were talking about, like, as a bonus action, I think I could use graze, or is that something, am I reading that right? Was that not a thing?
Graze. Yes.
I
we were
might
talking
be-
Yeah, no. We were talking about it. Remind me what graze does?
It gives you strength modifier.
Oh, if you miss a
and
creature
damage.
with
Yeah.
your weapon, you deal damage equal to your ability modifier used to make the roll. So, yeah.
It would take, like, 4 damage.
Yeah. Still, like, hey, for rolling a natural 1, it still takes 4 damage.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. So, the creature in front of me.
Mhm.
Am I like? Can I like move back
Yeah.
so I can get more range spell? Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my Eldritch Blast.
Would you like
on.
to transfer your hex as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, it's hexed.
Okay. Nice. Oh, too bad it's not a Hexblade's curse because that'd been cool. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's my brain's foggy.
1d10 plus your wisdom.
Isn't it 2d10
Actually,
at this point?
yeah, but it's 2
Oh,
separate
no.
attacks.
Oh, yes,
because
I'm sorry,
Eldritch
I'm sorry.
Blast.
Alright, so I'll just roll a second attack.
First attack would be do you have agonizing blast?
Yes, she does.
Mm.
All right, so 1d10 plus wisdom modifier plus 1d6, and if the second attack hits, you get to roll that
Again.
again.
10. Okay. A 6. $18 damage for the first hit.
18 on the first hit.
Yeah, I rolled a 9
Okay.
and then a 4 on my d6.
And then in the second attack,
I don't know, Chief. I don't think it hits.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
Plus.
Nah.
That makes it 12.
Ah, just barely misses.
just barely.
Damn.
Alright, Ilaria, you are up.
I'm gonna flank.
Why'd you say it like I'm gonna flank?
Because I was watching it.
Put Squidward's voice to that.
I'm gonna. No, I don't know. I can't do Squidward. Okay.
I'm gonna flank.
That was great. Yeah, that was great.
16.
That hits.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait. Can I roll sneak? Just
No,
to humor
it's
me?
dead. Sure, if you
Fine.
want to do all that math, go for it.
No, I'm not
If
gonna
it's
do
off
that.
by
You know my
one number, we
weakness.
execute you.
So, another Ilaria drive-by. She walks.
Stop
Run.
calling it that.
I want to call it that.
It's an Ilaria drive-by.
I
Kind of. humor me for a moment. She's gonna do it kind of like samurai style. Shing.
Okay. you unsheath your dagger for a split second, and then the hunger demon falls, like, cut into, like, slabs onto the ground. It's disgusting and it's oozing. But it's gone.
Eat steel, dickbag.
Eat steel, dickbag. Yep.
Yay!
Okay.
Kill it till it die.
You all finish that. And then there is a moment where it's quiet and safe, and you all feel you have a second to decide what you're doing.
Randy is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself at a second level.
Is everyone okay?
As okay
I'm getting
as I
a
can
really
be.
bad feeling right now, you guys.
I should have just accepted it.
What? No.
We wouldn't
No,
have been.
Certainly not.
Sarah, you did the right thing.
Well, now we're fucked, and my sisters are gone.
We don't know
Early
that. It's a weird place. We don't know if they're gone for sure.
We don't know the rules here.
I wasn't going to do it. I was
Okay.
trying to lie to her and be like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it," and then like at the last second, refuse.
I would like everybody to make an insight check, and for Saradwin to either make a persuasion or a deception check. Were you actually not going to accept it? Or are you just trying
There's
to,
my bestie, I trust it.
or are you trying to pacify the group?
I'm gonna be so real. I was considering it, so I rolled, and so that's deception, right?
What do you think would fit better for Saradwin?
She was kind of into it until her mom said, "You'd be just like me," and then she's like, "Oh, never mind." All right, I rolled a 10.
A 10. Brandy, Elaria, Shepherd, you guys, what did you roll, deception or persuasion?
Deception.
Deception. You see through it, and you see, just because she, like, grew up away from her mother doesn't mean that her influence didn't at least stretch across, and that there is still a lot of, like, unlearning to do, and that maybe it was partly, like, trying to please her, but there was a part of Saradwin that was, like, that wanted the power to protect herself and her friends.
Sarah, you have the power already to do anything you want. You don't need to find some sort of outside source to give it to you. You are strong.
I guess so. When she was telling me this, I just kept thinking about how I would have to end up doing the same thing as her. And I don't want to do that.
We're not our parents. You can always make
No.
better choices.
And tying myself to a demon isn't one of them. Sure, Algernon is a war god who did lots of things in his lore, but I don't know. He felt warm and safe to me because he was protecting me.
I get it. Religion isn't exactly easy. We find comfort in those that may have hurt others, and we have to be okay with that.
I trust him. I don't trust this demon.
Speaking of, everybody make a perception check.
Perception.
Nice.
It sounds just out of it.
You're still trying to, like, remember how to, like, place your eyeballs in the correct spot.
Yeah.
25.
25.
I'm just a little bit frog-eyed right now.
Saradwin, you notice it first. Brandy and Elaria, you notice it second. This spirit that was confronting Ceridwen is nowhere to be seen, but the strange creature waiting that pushed your sisters and Erland down into the abyss, a glimmer of it poking through the clouds all around you. And then, as it rushes, a demon truly of nightmares, its form huge, that of a strange spider, cockroach, and insect fly, almost all congregating into one. Its long jaw extends, and then it eats the world, and all of you are plunged into darkness.
Huh?
I would like
What?
everyone to roll a d100.
Hmm.
And whoever rolls highest will start with you.
Alright, we're taking the real die off of this one.
Oh boy, oh geez, oh geez.
1 second, I gotta get my real D100 from the
Yes,
other room.
if people need help reading a d100 in real life, let me know.
What is that? I've never seen that
It
die
is
before.
okay. So you should have 2 different types of D10s. There's going to be one that looks like it has like 20, 80, like 30 on them.
Right.
And then there's a normal D10. The one that is the 10s, 10, 50, all of that, that is essentially the one that is the first number. So if you roll this plus a normal D10, if you roll an 8 on the D10 and a 50 on the other D10, it is 58. If you roll a 0, it would just mean that you are you would just read the 10s die.
Damn.
And if you roll double zeros,
That's one.
and then a 0 on the 10, that's 100.
Alright, so we got a 62 for Brandy, a 47 for Ilaria, Indra got a 30. What did
I'm trying
Shepard
to
get?
find my real D100, like the ball, but
Sarah
find
got a
it.
38.
The golf ball.
Yeah, it's
a
like
really high score of a 13.
Nice.
Not nice.
That's okay. This is just establishing the order that we're going to go in.
I'm last in creative initiative.
Yeah, we all start a Minecraft server and we invite you last.
It's like, oh man, I really wanted to play dirt blocks.
Oh, I wanted to. That's Ceridwen. Ceridwen when she was a baby. I wanted to play with dirt blocks, and her sisters try to poison her.
I ate the dirt again.
What did Hassan get? Oh, 26. Okay.
And what did Indra get?
30.
30. Okay.
So we start with Brandy. You feel like you've just zoned out. You catch a fish on the dock, add it to your pile, and carry a basket. It's rather heavy. Not the best catch you've ever had, but it'll feed the village, it'll get you a nice meal. Your dad should be returning home. You carry it over your shoulder. You notice through the village, people are kind of going about their own day. The sky is kind of like strange, dark color. It's a little later than you imagined, but I mean, sometimes the coast is weird with that. Weather could impact all sorts of things. You see Anaya just kind of stepping off one of the boats. Their face is a little obscured. They seem to be kind of like lifting something, throwing it over their back. You notice they're like struggling a little bit with tying the boat up. It's a little bit windy. It's having a hard time, just kind of like the rope is like having a hard time staying on. Where are you going?
I'm gonna put the basket down and help. She's having a hard time. Sorry.
You walk over, kind of like begin to try and like assist with the knot and make an insight check for me.
What the fuck is it? There it is.
14. You're kind of just like moved out of the way rashly. And it's not that you know that this isn't them correcting your nodding. This is them not noticing your presence. They finish tying the rope around the dock, get their catch of the day, make sure the boat is fine, and then just brush past you as you stand there on the dock.
I'm gonna think that's weird at first. Little hurt, but weird at first.
They're probably having a bad day.
Yeah, probably. And I'm just gonna pick up my catch and go about my day.
You finish off, you're getting a little bit hungry. You could cook at home, but maybe you could stop by one of the stalls in the market. Well, market being just a collection of people that have excess from their catch of the day. There's some fresh fruits out today.
Yeah, I'm gonna flag down somebody that looks like they have excess fruit and see if I can't trade anything from my catch for their stuff.
You yell, kind of like wave your arm a little bit. The person moves about their day without even noticing. And as you begin to kind of like ask if there's any left over, they just like cover the basket and put it away. Perhaps leaving it for tomorrow or maybe drying it out. Seems like nobody else wants one. Begin to kind of like put their booth down and maybe return home for the day. And you get like a little bit confused and irritable. You start waving your hand in front of their face and they just turn around and then just walk right into your path as if you are not even standing there, and you have to like hop out of the way so they don't barrel into you.
Brandy is gonna start getting very upset and just pick up their shit and go home because Dad has to be home. Dad makes everything better.
It's dark now on the streets, not a single person out. It's a lot darker than the village ever is. Usually there's lanterns or some sort of a street light, or someone leaves out like a little campfire, just a little bit burning so that there's some sort of like beacon in the night that people can congregate to. The docks get dark, especially during a new moon. Not a single source of light. And as you step up into your home, there's no vegetable garden outside. There's really nothing, it's just a shack. Sometimes you grow flowers or vegetables, yet here it's just empty. Kind of push the door open with a little creak. Thankfully, you notice your father's silhouette sitting at the kitchen table, seemingly reading something under one burning candle.
Despite being relatively upset, I sigh in relief, and I just, put the stuff down and go about my usual day of unpacking whatever catches I get. And I make small conversation.
You sit down, make small conversation, and you're used to your dad not talking, so you just kind of look at his body language. He seems relaxed, nods every once in a while. And then you turn and look at his face. And all of the features have been scrubbed clean, as if it's just a empty sheen of skin pulled across his skull. There is no mouth or eyes. He responds to you.
Brandy isn't necessarily going to scream, but she is absolutely going to get up and back towards a wall and just stare at his face.
He sits quietly in the chair, not even paying you any attention. And then puts out the candle. There's a burst of air, but no mouth, no nose. It's just that the candle is gone. And gets up, holding his book, and walks past you upstairs. The wood doesn't creak like it usually does. You notice it's a much nicer house. Seems like he could dedicate a lot of time to building and repairing it.
Brandy is going to stay attached to that wall, but she is going to slide down into a kind of half sitting, half squatting position and just bury her face into her knees and cover her ears as best as she can.
And then do you sit there?
She sits there trying her best to hum and do usual lullabies that she knows about.
Where did you learn those lullabies from?
I learned them from my father.
There's a static, there's a disconnect that you feel, like the universal plates are shifting a little bit to try and understand this new information. Something is wrong here. What were you doing before you were on that dock?
I remember I had friends. I was fighting, right? Do I feel the adrenaline in my system still?
You see the scrapes and cuts and bruises. You feel the bow and arrow on your back. You see a dagger that you got from somewhere. You don't remember where. Something important happened. And the house is almost returning to a way that you remember it. Not a nice house, not a well-built shack, a well-maintained one, that of a carpenter, but that of a fisherman. A fisherman's shack. He had a daughter and a wife, and that wasn't established before, but it is now, and it's like this universe is trying to adapt to your own memory and to your own feelings. And you watch it shift in front of your eyes, and you feel you want to catch onto something and try and stay, but it's forcing you to accept this as reality.
I have an idea.
Yes.
The dagger. The dagger, I can't remember where it's from. I'm gonna stab it into the floorboards and twist it.
You stab the dagger into the floorboards, twist it, and then lift the floor, and you see an expansive gray abyss beneath you, rolling clouds and strange rocky terrain. It's scary down there. You are safe in the comfort of your own home. What do you do?
Brandy is going to look around at what is now more familiar than before. But she is just going to look back at the abyss. This isn't home. That's not Dad. None of this is real. Fuck. And she's resheathing the dagger and going into the hole.
You tear the floorboards open, and as you slide beneath, you hear someone go, "Brandy? What are you doing?" You see a woman you've only ever seen in drawings and descriptions from your father. She has your eyes and a kind smile, and she's made you dinner. And she reaches out a hand and tries to touch your skin.
I'm gonna look her in the eyes as I assume she caught me as I'm like one knee into the hole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at her. My mother died before while I was being born. And I'm just gonna slip in before she can touch me.
You! And she lunges for you. Make a dexterity save. She, grabs onto your hair. You grab your dagger, slice her a hand, and fall into the abyss. You fall for maybe 10 minutes, your heart racing the entire time, and then you impact with something, not taking any damage, but just you feel the wind knocked out of you. And you find yourself back at the same wooden nexus, a demon of nightmares watching over all of you and all of your friends asleep. Saradwin.
Yes.
You're a child again. You walk through your home that you grew up in, walls reaching towards a ceiling that you can't see, the halls spanning for eternity. And you hear chatter outside. You hear childlike voices outside of the house.
I'm gonna go towards them.
You walk towards the voices, and a palm against a foggy window slams into it over and over and over again. It is trying to get in. Give me a perception check.
Oh. Where's my dice? $15.
15. A palm about the size of your hand right now, still childlike, banging on the window. It's trying to warn you. And you know what? For all of your mother's faults, she did teach you how to navigate the fade and to never trust something that feels a little off. And you remember that you disobeyed your mother. And your eyes just kind of flash open in this electric blue light. This is a nightmare. And there's someone tapping on the window, and the voices seem familiar. Do you reach out and try to help them, or are you running away from them?
I'm kind of curious, though.
Okay. Do you...
Can I check?
Can you check for what?
Can I see who it is?
Sure. What did you get on your perception?
15.
15. You see the familiar dark hair and this kind of like pointed facial features of Cersei and Belisama behind her, and they are screaming, but you cannot hear them as something behind them moves closer and closer, and they're both children, same as you, trying to get inside.
But they're also trapped in the Fade. Oh. Shit. I'm gonna back away from the door.
You back away from the door, but they're banging on the windows. Like, you can see them, like, through the windowsill.
How can I differentiate from a demon and a person?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I don't know, Chief. 10.
Do you want to use your once possession reroll?
Does Lucky do anything?
Yes, you get to reroll the dice.
Okay, I'll use my Lucky.
Remember, you must use the new roll, even if it's worse.
Well, she has
Alright.
like 3 uses of Lucky.
You can't lucky roll a lucky roll.
That's
Can't you?
No, you have to use the new roll.
15.
15.
You have 3 luck points whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw. You can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose to spend 1 of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. You choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
What the fuck am I thinking of then?
I'm
thinking of the fucking halfling thing. The halfling thing of the same exact name. Sorry, I was being dumb.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, not that you were being dumb, I was just reading the lucky feed. 15?
Mm-hmm.
Your sisters are real, the thing behind them is a demon, and it's getting closer to them.
I'm gonna try to break open the window to get them through. Or open the door.
Okay, are you breaking open the window or are you opening the door?
Opening the door.
Okay, you open the door, pulling on it with your child body, your sisters tumble inside. Belisama just screams, "Close it! Close it! Close it!" The door
Closing the
slams
door.
shut. You see Belisama in her teenage form, not yet having, like, an elaborate hairstyle. It's mostly just kind of, like, messy, wild black hair.
Oh my god, I thought you were dead!
I thought you were dead! And she runs to hug you.
Cersei, are you okay?
Wiki?
Well, I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Cersei, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What the hell is that thing?
It's a demon.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay, both of you relax. What, Serdwin, when we were thrown off, what kind of demon did you see up there?
It was cockroach, tendrils, talons.
Bugs, the belly.
Nightmare creature.
It's okay, it's a nightmare demon, this is bad. All of your friends are trapped in nightmares, and so are we. Fuck.
Well,
okay.
at least we know it's a nightmare.
Yeah, do you think your friends are that smart? You just hear, hey.
You hear like a very distant hey.
Hey, man.
Hassan just goes, actually?
Okay, even if we know we're in a nightmare, we're still in this thing's grasp. We're still in this thing's little...
Remember what Mother taught us. Even though she's insane, she didn't endow some important lessons. How do you get out of a nightmare? You recognize that it's real.
Yeah.
And you face it head on.
Fuck.
We don't have to fight the demon.
You don't have to fight it, but we do have to walk towards it.
We've fought bigger demons.
We have?
Yeah.
I don't know what you've been up to, Ceridwen. We stay away from the Fade.
And for good reasons.
Okay. I'll just go first.
Yeah, just be a nice little meat shield for us.
No.
I
I'm
mean-
not letting you go out there alone.
Well, as you insist.
Oh, come on.
Like she stands behind Belisama.
And she kind of reaches out her hand to yours.
Oh. If we have to do this, we have to do this.
Okay, just
We can do it together, okay?
nice little thoughts. Mushrooms and poisons. Mushrooms and poisons.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
No,
We'll be
we're
fine.
not gonna die. We're not gonna die. Shut up. We're not gonna die.
Do you take Belisama and Cersei's hands?
Yeah.
You stand before the door and will it open. And on the other side, a writhing mass of black tendrils and spider webs. And as you look closer, this strange cloak that drapes over this figure is moving. Little, tiny creatures are making up this writhing cloak upon your face, Ceridwen. Hollowed and regal, your black hair flowing behind you, amassing power that you could not conceive of. And Flemeth's voice comes out of it. You think you can defeat me by killing my spirit? And it lunges at you. What would you like to do?
Can I use I'm going to muster up a guiding bolt.
Your sisters grab onto your hands and lend their energy to you. You don't need to spend a spell slot, but roll your guiding bolt damage and tell me what it looks like with Belisama and Cersei empowering it.
Oh. Do I roll for it?
Yeah.
Okay. I get is it 1 or 2? Forgot.
One guiding bolt, but you do have higher damage for it.
Oh yeah.
What level are your spells now? Level 4, so using a spell slot, damage increases by 1d6. So it's 4d6, 5d6, 6d6, 7d6, right, Ricky?
So, yes.
Fourth
yes.
level guiding bolt. Okay, cool. Yeah, so roll 7d6.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
good,
just trying
all
to
good.
do the math in my head.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Okay, cool. And that's 7?
7d6.
All right. Cool. That'll be 24 points.
24 points of damage. You hear her scream, reach out a hand, and the Cersei just kind of like slaps it away. Belisama just kind of like like uses her foot to like punch her away as your mother is like clawing towards you using your own corpse as a vessel, and she screams as the nightmare falls around you into this rolling void beneath, and you all fall. And Belisama reaches out her hand, a grasping vine, and kind of like attaches to a tree trunk, and you all land not in the same area. I think she moved us. I think we gotta go find your friends.
Oh,
Are you all okay?
I'm
We're
glad
not
I
dead.
found you.
We're not dead.
We're glad we found you too. Sarid.
Okay. We're good. We're good.
I'm glad I didn't listen to that part where she said not to listen to the demons, and I opened the door.
I'm glad you listened to us.
I'm really glad. I'm glad I don't have to deal with demons after this if we live.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
let's stay away from the Fade.
We're gonna live. Come on. And Belisama kind of like leads you all down one of the trees. There is a calmness to the Fade. 3 powerful witches traversing it. The demons stay away, and you realize that like your childlike bodies are now growing, and you manifest into the forms that you were at the start of the fight, grown up in your natural bodies. Brought back memories, at least.
I don't think those were supposed to be good memories, but
Maybe not.
I'm just glad both of you got out of there.
We didn't really get to spend much time with you. Mother banished you to the elven camp when you were really young, Sarid.
Yeah. I guess it was for the best. And I'm sorry that I couldn't take you with me.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
I'm sorry I didn't believe either.
What could you do? You were under her influence. I was too young. What? You're going to believe your mother over a rap like a raging 5-year-old?
I don't know, I feel like we should have still done something. You were always her favorite.
Now I know why. I always thought that you were going to be eaten first.
Maybe that was her plan until she realized you had a connection that the rest of us didn't.
She knew this for a long time and she couldn't tell me.
Oh, I mean, I want to say it could be worse, but it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's very bad.
I usually have something to poke at you with, but I got nothing right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, on the bright side, Cersei is tapped out. And Belisama just kind of like pokes Cersei in the ribs.
Hey, stop that. I will bite you in my other form.
Stop! I still have a scar from when you did that when you were 3. She like shows him like there is like a little toddler like sized bite on one of her arms.
Yeah, it's not my fault you can't handle rattlesnake poison.
Here we go again.
See, I told so many stories to my friends about all the horrible things you did to me. But you know what? I look
Cersei is pointing.
fondness.
Cersei is pointing between her and Belisama. Which one of us?
I think both.
And she points at both of them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Eh.
I wouldn't be the person I was without you guys.
Also, I don't know why I say that. I don't really care about their opinion.
I care a little bit.
You do?
They were really nice.
You're right. Don't remind me we have empathy.
Well, I think you have to learn more about empathy. And I'm still learning social cues and how other people talk to each other. It's all bullshit, really.
It is so many rules. And as you're talking as like you're traversing this like fate environment. seems like everybody just, I don't know, knows more, or like expects you to know everything.
I know. When we were kids, I tossed Asan into the river, expecting
you
him
were
to
trying
learn
teach
how
him
to
how to
swim.
swim.
Yeah. But then his parents were like, "Oh my god, why would you do that?" And I'm like, "I'm teaching him how to swim."
They don't know anything.
And then what happened?
He was fine. He grew up. He was living.
Oh,
He doesn't
Asan,
know how
of
to
course. What a baby.
swim. Yeah. You see, if he roughed it out in the swamps, then he would have been stronger.
I'm pretty sure I cannot see someone like him roughing it out in the swamps.
Me neither.
Yeah,
He seems to know
never
his-
would have survived.
He seems to know his way around magic, though. I think Mother would have respected that.
Yeah, but you know how she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend is dumb as bricks, by the way.
Sarid, I say this with all the love in my heart. I didn't know you were into that level of stupidity.
Look, we are learning together.
How to walk?
She's human. What can
You
I
know
do?
what? Fair enough. Cersei, who was also
Hey!
human.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
What the fuck?
And eventually, you all reach the nexus of the like congregation of like the nightmare demons facade, and Saradwin, you see Brandy waking up, and Brandy, you see Saradwin and her sisters arrive back.
Brandy is like shaking, like on her knees, just like huddled around herself, shaking, just trying to get a breath.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Sarah?
It's like, you're fine. Get up, soldier.
Brandy just like lets out this like weird whining sound.
And we'll discuss
yeah.
that. we gotta move on.
Yeah,
Ilaria.
Ilaria. That was a little creepy that we both did that at the same exact time.
Terrified.
Ilaria.
Sorry, hold on. I think I'm echoing. Am I?
You're good.
No, you're good.
Okay, that was I think it was when I unmuted. Okay.
Ilaria. You are in the woods. You are in very familiar woods. You've hunted in these woods before. You don't exactly know them like the back of your hand, but they feel familiar. They feel like home. Except you don't know where you are. Not fully. It feels like the forest near your home. As I assume Ilaria walks around trying to get bearings, I would like you to make a perception check, please.
Yeah, sure. 9.
9. You are completely and utterly lost. You don't notice anything. There's no birds chirping. There's no insects screaming. But you do notice something in the foreground of your vision at one point. In an almost unrealistic clearing, an unrealistic path in the forest where the trees almost seem to part, you notice a man on what appears to be a mount. He is clad in an armor that reminds you of the vines of the forest. You see his cloak draping down from the steed, all the way down to the ground. And you notice that it is nothing but ivy. And the mount this knight stands upon is a stag. You do notice some people around him.
Oh.
And you hear this deep, billowing, echoing sound through the forest. One you are very familiar with, a hunting horn. And it is so loud it shakes your chest. What do you do?
The people, or not even the people, the retinue, are they ready to hunt?
They are very ready to hunt. But you can see that they are staying back. And as you take a moment to size each other up, I'll say, Stag goes into a slow trot towards you.
I don't have any of my weapons, do I?
You
Starting to feel her sides, her back.
You don't notice anything on you. No daggers, no poisons, no fire, no chemicals, not even a fork.
No,
Naked.
your trusty fork!
They
took it away!
She anything vertical she can make use of. Damn it.
You look up and the trees, they're too high for you to climb. There's no real traction on them. You look at the bark of one and it's almost one surface. It's not rigid. There's no place for you to put your fingers. It's like putting it up against a concrete wall. And this night gets slowly closer to you.
And the others are staying their
They're
hand.
they're staying their hand at the moment, but they are following the night.
The knight. Any weapons? I only see the cloak, the armor.
You see him carry what appears to be a large, unwieldy axe.
I can't fight. I can't flight. I'm gonna wait until maybe the stag gets within 5-10 feet. She's gonna take a knee.
So, as you take a knee, as this creature approaches, you look up and you notice the helmet of this knight bearing large horns. Ilaria, please make me another perception check.
Shaking. 18 plus 5, I think that's a 23.
You look up at this figure as you're kneeling down and you notice the canopy of this place. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like home for half a second. It's not the forest you grew up near. It's Arlathan. You notice the vines of the carnivorous tree you were wrapped up in at one point.
Oh, you son of a bitch. We don't have those.
And the knight raises the axe above his head. And it looks like he is about to swing downward at you.
She's gonna stand up. No.
Make a...
Oh my god, Consent King!
Make an intimidation check for me.
Oh my god! Not intimidation!
Intimidating the
Holy shit, that's an
horned
18.
fucking knight.
18 plus?
No, that's 16 plus 2. 18.
Oh, 18 total. You say that, it rings out through the forest. The entourage is struck silent. They didn't speak before, but you can tell that if they were to have words, they wouldn't know how to phrase them right now. And the knight looks at you and tilts his head, confused, and lowers the axe for a minute. What?
I said no. And she's gonna try to stand a little taller in her all 5'2" ness.
Our short queen.
The rest of the entourage takes out swords and axes and spears, and the knight waves them off. You dare? Against me?
You call yourself a knight? Striking against an unarmed person?
I am not a knight, wretch. I am the knight. I am the lord of the forest. I am he who hunts all. And Ilaria, you can tell when a noble is getting swept up in their monologue. What are you going to do?
If this is to be a hunt, as you so wish it, the quarry should have a fair chance of escape.
Make a persuasion check.
Bro, I'm actually the fucking Horde Knight.
You said persuasion?
Yes.
Modded 20. That's 10 plus 10.
The entourage is wailing and screaming, and you can see them for what they truly are, and it is horrifying. Insects that stand on two legs, and they are desperately clawing at the knight's legs as he stands on the stag, and he looks down at you. And you can tell whatever this thing is was ushered forth into your nightmare for a kill. Run, rabbit.
You.
No need to tell me twice, mister.
And you hear wailing behind you as the horned knight chases after you on stag, and you can tell the entourage is done keeping up the act, and they all break away into their own little hunting parties, off to the sides, off to the wings. Ilaria, you notice as you run away, the hole, the one that you planned on going through, to get into Deventer.
Fuck it. We ball.
And as...
While... Okay, I know she's running. Can I grab at least a stick? A rock? Anything?
I'll allow a rock.
A rock.
It's not
A good rock. Never goes wrong. Return to your roots.
And what are you doing with that rock?
Yeah,
no,
what are you...
she's just holding the rock.
Okay.
At least she has a rock.
This is my pet rock.
You may take her knife, you may take her bow and her poisons. You can't take her brain.
And are you jumping into the?
I'm jumping into the hole with the rock.
As you jump into the hole, you notice it's much less man-made by this point. It feels more natural. It feels like the burrow of a rabbit. And as you hop in, the nightmare creatures pass over you. I would like a stealth check, please.
Oh fuck. Oh wait, I'm good at that.
The rogue just went, oh man, a stealth check. Jiminy Crickets.
28. 16 plus 13.
The
Fuck off and die.
the nightmare creatures pass over you, and they become much more insectoid and unreal. And then you notice the slow trot of the horned knight passing over the burrow. And then just looks into it at you. The hunt is no fun when the quarry is cornered. Fly, rabbit, and I shall hunt you again one day. And he trots off. And as you are sitting in that burrow, I assume shaking.
Shaking. And also like, I need another rock.
I need another comfort rock. As you are there, you notice the soil beneath you is softer than you would expect. And as you lean back into it, you fall through onto your back, and you appear to be on a path. Not a overly familiar path, but it looked similar to the one you took to get here. To the Fade. And as you feel around, you notice you have all of your weapons back. You unfortunately have lost both of your comfort rocks.
Miraculously, though, your mouse is still there.
Yeah, miraculously, the mouse has been there this entire time.
Comfort animal.
Yeah, you're like, no, the rocks. You look in your pocket. At least I have you. And just looking at the mouse, who is also just absolutely terrified. You walk along the path. It doesn't take you long to get back to the ritual circle. You see Saradwin getting there with her sisters at a similar time.
I'm gonna wave them over. Oh. Frantically waving them over. What was that?
Indra's up next if you want to go now, Ricky.
Yep. Indra.
Yuck.
It has been a long journey. It has been such an awful long journey that, strangely enough, left you with more baggage than you left with. You go back to Starkhaven. And as you go back, you know you have lodging at the Chantry, the place of your training, the place of your worship. It is everything to every Templar ever. And it casts a warm, almost comforting glow on you as the sun hits it just right. Do you enter?
Yeah, I breathe a sigh of relief. and like smile, and I walk in.
You walk in, and it is nearly empty. You hear a dripping noise when you enter, but it's nothing to really pay attention to at this moment. And you see only one person at this chantry right now. It is your old mentor. Their
Okay.
features are a little off, but you can attribute that to being a little tired. They seem to be doing paperwork. What do you do?
Kind of look around. Guess it's emptier than usual. Walk over. Thought you didn't do paperwork anymore. Too important or something.
They look up and they are startled, first of all. And not startled as in you snuck up on a friend and they didn't notice your presence. Startled as in there is a threat in front of me I did not notice approaching.
Oh.
They turn around and the backs of their knees hit the table hard enough to cause it to shake and knock a bunch of things over.
Whoa, I know you were expecting me to come back, but...
What? Indra, what the fuck happened to you?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck happened to you? Indra, the dripping sound continues, and you notice it's emanating from your body.
I just kind of like feel around my armor.
You feel around your armor, you look down. You are covered in blood. And you can tell this is not your own. You feel no pain. You feel no soreness. There's no damage to your armor, no scrapes. Just the traditional Templar armor. Standard issue. Well forged.
What do you mean what happened to me? I got the job done.
I did not teach a monster.
Yeah, you did.
No.
You're the one that got me here.
No.
This is your fault.
I did not. Not you.
You brought me here.
You brought yourself here.
No. I was a kid.
And as you say that, you hear light sobbing from a room in the other, from the left wing.
I run
I'll
over
say.
there.
And you feel your old mentor grab your wrist. Indra, no.
I slap it away.
You slap it away, your mentor desperately telling you not to. And you open the door. You not exactly certain if this door existed, but it doesn't matter. You want to investigate, you want to figure out what the hell that is, and you are met in the normal harrowing ceremony room.
I'm not supposed to be here.
And you see in the middle is a very familiar woman. One that you spent most of your life trying to care for.
Like Indra knows like things aren't lining up. Can I make some sort of check?
To do what?
Just to cause like he's noticing inconsistencies. So like I think he wants to try and do like divine sense maybe to see if he's like in the presence of.
I will. Give me 1 second, actually, while I look at this. Okay. If you do a use of divine sense, I will allow you to make a perception with advantage.
Okie dokie. 1 use of divine sense. Perception. Okay. That's going to be 24.
24. Yeah, Indra, something is off. You as a reminder for this DM, Indra does not wear standard issue Templar armor anymore, correct?
Yep.
He casted that aside a while ago.
Ooh.
You remember that you don't wear this armor anymore. You don't wield the standard issue equipment like you used to. You know that this chantry, it's not built the way you remember it. There's almost, it's almost like too familiar in your memory.
I think
It's not structured in the same way that the Starkhaven one is. It's structured in the way that the Ravane one, the Dyer's Mood one,
he also
is
knows that
structured.
like he wouldn't be allowed in the harrowing, and that his sister was much younger when she took it, so she wouldn't be like a woman.
Yeah. But not only that. As you're coming to these realizations, as you're filling in the you're filling in the dots, you're filling in the blanks, you see this woman look up at you. The face almost familiar. Half of it is brutally mutated. Part of her mouth completely fused together. Part of the ear pulled back so far it doesn't even look human.
Daria?
And you hear in a twisted and hurting voice, Indra.
Wrong, and I stab her.
All right. Make an attack roll for me, please.
It's gonna be a 26.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wrong. Stabs. Yeah. So beep 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 beep. You stab into this creature as by this point you would definitely know this is not your sister. And it squeals and screams. The room to the door to the harrowing room snaps shut, and this creature, skewered, looks up at you. Succumb, Templar.
I've had enough fucking demons today.
Succumb to the nightmare.
You call this a nightmare? I call it a good night's sleep, and I'm stabbing at it.
As you continue to stab at it, the center of the ritual circle that this creature was sitting in starts to chip away. And after you stab it enough times, it crumbles away, and you notice a similar hole to what Brandy saw.
I think he's fighting the urge to keep like stabbing at this monster and kind of like letting his anger out. And until it's like, I don't know, maybe like a good minute passes. And then he just kind of sighs. I'll come back for you. And he'll drop through the floor.
As you walk away to drop through the floor, you hear the mad cacklings. Hatred is not a replacement of fear. It is a byproduct, Templar. Remember this in your dreams. Remember this in your journeys. And Indra. You wake up in an adrenaline-fueled scramble, I assume.
I can't fucking do this anymore!
Good morning!
You jolt up, your heart rate is insane right now. You see Ilaria kind of like warily walking towards you. You see Sarah with her sisters kind of in this lighthearted motion, and you see Brandy having like a panic attack, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm. Must be Tuesday. I just kind of like roll over and drink like a lyrium potion to calm myself down.
Alright. Obviously you would get the effects of a lyrium potion.
Mm-hmm. Get my one spell slot back.
You get one spell slot.
Yep.
Who's next on the order again?
A son.
A son!
This is gonna be good.
Alright, baby, we are in combat. Roll initiative.
What? Huh?
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
23. He got a 17. You see a large, bald man with a skull tattoo on his face and eyes black and bloodied. He swings a chain around his wrist and a like scythe at the end of it. And this very specific smell of burning emanates. Give me a either perception or survival. 26. You were very, very young when it happened, but you remember a burning caravan, screaming children and parents, and the same skull tattoo in your clan in the middle of the night.
Oh, payback's gonna suck for you.
Yeah, if you can hit the fucking thing in front of your face. Make an attack roll.
Yeah, I'm a stab.
Yeah, go ahead and stab.
Do I have my normal weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
12, you miss with the first attack, and then you feel this adrenaline burning with you. You feel this, like, rage being fueled. Make another attack.
Oh.
29. You stab him through the abdomen, carving the spear, the rapier, so it hurts the most in the most vulnerable places. He spits up blood, covering your face, and drops down onto the ground. You move on to the next target. There's a mage somewhere casting a spell. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna Misty Step over and continue stabbing.
You Misty Step over to the mage, or...?
To the mage, yeah.
Okay, you Misty Step over to the mage. Before she can fire off a fireball, you stab her through the throat, up and over like a skewer, toss her aside, you move on. There's a dwarf. You've always known that the Dwarven Empire had a connection to the Tevinter Imperium, and now you see it in front of your very eyes. Dwarves helping out, give elvish slaves, prisoners to the Tevinter. You see a child off in the caravan, and a target in front of you. Which do you go for?
I'm gonna try to free the child.
Nope, you go for the target instead as you stab at him. Make a wisdom save, please.
Thank you. Oh, wisdom save. 16?
16. There's something nagging at the back of your head. Like you made the wrong decision. Or was it a decision at all? You feel as though something is guiding your hand towards the target, towards the slaughter. You finish off and you run towards the child in the caravan and try and save them. Your features covered in blood. The child moves away from you, terrified.
I want to try to, like, using, like, a shirt or something, just, like, wipe the blood off my face and try to approach the child again.
You try and wipe the blood off your face. It's like singeing into your skin. It's burning. This strange sensation that covers your arms, your face. It's like a tattoo of all of your murders being inscribed upon you. And the child begins to cry. And you see very familiar blue eyes with blonde hair stare back at you.
No, this isn't what happened. No. I'm gonna like start like really like trying to like scrub the blood off my face.
You like scrub your face, your eyes. Something beneath you shifts. You're back in your clan again. This time it's not burning. It's... You head back home to your little encampment. You were here before, earlier, with you and, you know, the rest of your friends or something. And Siren just kind of like, pipes down onto your shoulder. The blood's still there, but it's fading away a little bit now. You step into your little enclosure. You see your mother preparing dinner.
I'm home.
You see your mother turn around and drop the pot and back away, her eyes of fear. Hassan?
Yeah, what's wrong?
You've been gone for years. We thought you were dead.
Mom, I saw you yesterday.
No, You left and you never came back.
No. I was with, all my new friends. You met them. They spent a couple days with the clan.
Hassan, don't you remember?
Remember what?
The Tevinters attacked us. All of your friends perished.
I'm gonna really try. Do I remember this? Do I remember this happening?
No, she's speaking complete nonsense. And Siren on your shoulder is a very comforting and nice presence.
Do I really start getting the sense that something's wrong here now?
Something's absolutely wrong.
Okay. This... How did I get here? Where?
You really don't remember? You slaughtered all those people!
No. Just last night I walked away with Sarid, her sisters, and the rest of the group. We were going to go and get... No, it wasn't. Can I start, like I want to roleplay it in character, but can I start, piecing it together?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I don't know if you want me to, make a check or something, but, I think...
If you want to make a check, you can make a check. If you think Hassan would, figure it out at this point, it's up to you.
I think Hassan would start figuring it out at this point. He's trying to retrace his steps, and he's like, the last thing I remember was... I was... in the Fade?
Siren is nuzzling into you affectionately.
And then we got attacked. And I woke up here. I'm gonna start looking. I'm just gonna choose either a tent flap or a door to a caravan. I'm just going to be I'm just gonna think that's my way out, and I'm just gonna charge towards it.
Okay. You leap through and end up floating in the middle of the raw Fade, untethered from everything, and then a large wolf creature encircles you. Took you long enough.
Not long enough.
Well, look who it is.
And look at who it is.
You having fun with that? Playing your little games?
I have fun wherever I go.
And it is great.
Where's the second voice coming from?
They're both the same voice.
Okay.
They're just coming from different angles.
You see the pact that you made with the sea wolf, this connection. This is your chance to sever it forever, to no longer be possessed.
I don't know if this works because I don't spend a lot of time in the Fade. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to cut it. Just straight up pull out a knife and slash it.
You sever this bond. You are freed from the sea wolf gnawing at your mind and your body and promising your soul to it. The sea wolf breathes in a sigh of relief. A new master calls.
What?
A new voice.
He who liberates. He who started the rebellion. And he who made the fade. The dread wolf calls me. And
It
one
calls.
day you will meet him. Or not. And it vanishes.
The last or not really got me. And you'll meet him. Or not.
He's
Gone.
a fucking shitbag, yeah. You are floating in the raw fade. You see a couple of floating islands chained together, tree branches up in the sky. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll go towards the tree branches?
How are you getting there?
Gonna make a swimming motion.
Sure.
I didn't get tossed in a lake for nothing.
You
Tossed in a lake. Oh, I love this callback.
Yeah, with that little tether, you swim towards the branches. You do have a swim speed.
Do I? I just severed the connection with the Seawolf. I don't have a swim speed anymore.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah?
I mean,
I
you
don't.
still, yeah. Then make a con save or con check. Sorry.
It would be
It'd be half my
significantly
normal speed. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's either like half or like 5 feet
This
per round.
this doesn't mean that you're gonna fail or anything or fall into the deep sea or whatever.
Just how fast
6,
I am.
you're just by the time you reach the branches and climb over, you are gasping for breath. You are about to vomit. You see Brandy having a panic attack, Sarah and her sisters laughing. You see Elaria and Indra just kind of Indra's screaming. Elaria is just kind of weakly walking with a sad expression on her face. Shepard is still asleep.
And would we like to roll for this now, Alec? Or do you want to describe a little bit more before we do that?
Rolling for what?
Hold on. Oh my god, I don't know shortcuts. That thing.
What do you mean roll for it? Do you mean just do it, or?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
just doing it.
Yeah. I have nothing.
Okay. Okay. So Shepard. Roll initiative. Okay, that's pretty good. You are locked into combat, Shepard. You don't know how you got here. You don't know. You barely know who you are for a split second. But all you know is that there is adrenaline in your veins. There is combat to be had. On your sides, you see your friends, the people you have made integral bonds with. And on the opposite of you, your people, your flock. And it looks like you are about to be locked into combat. What are you doing on your first turn, Shepard?
Shepard, decently conflicted, looks around, is trying to come up with a way to get everyone back. Shepherd just yells, "Everyone back!" and rages.
You rage, and similarly enough, your friends, they listen. They stand their ground, allowing you to go forward ahead of them. Do you charge?
I think Shepard would look back at everyone, and also look back over at his flock and see his sheep, and just kind of like emotions would well up inside him. And then he just feels this deep anger and then charges at whatever the enemy is.
I did say on the opposite of you is your people, your flock.
So what do you mean by opposite? Sorry.
As in, like, you're facing off against, they are the opponent.
Oh, that's not how I...
Sorry, I'm sorry if I described that poorly.
Okay. No, then.
If that does change everything, I am sorry. You can...
Yeah,
you
apologies.
can redo that.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't
you're
realize that's what... Yeah, if it's my flock, Shepherd, just looks at them and says, "I've missed you."
They like nod to each other and give you the motion to stand aside.
What do you... Shepard just tries to talk to them. What are you doing?
Getting rid of the people who stole us, Shepard. As they respond to you in the Quinari language.
Where are they?
As he points to all of your friends. And as he does point, you see a javelin fly through the air and land directly into the middle of Saradwin's chest.
No.
Stand aside.
No. What are you doing?
You see another charge forward, locking themselves in combat, blade to blade with Asan.
I just think Shepard's just gonna keep like yelling. These are my friends. Leave them alone. They didn't take you. They're good. Stop hurting them.
You speak out of place, Shepard. Do you need to go back to re-education?
Maybe I do.
As you say that, in your peripheral, you see Brandy getting her head cut off. Alaria being stabbed from behind. All of your friends, one by one, easily being dispatched.
I think at seeing all this carnage, Shepard just screams at the top of his lungs and rages and starts swinging at everyone who was fighting his friends.
Please make an attack roll at disadvantage. You are swinging everywhere, and they are just in a circle looking at you, backing up. Each time you swing at one, they just lean backward. Every time you get close, every time you try to tackle at them, they just move out of the way. And I would like you to make an insight check.
Okay.
As you hit the ground at one point during one of these tackles, you are realizing your friends were a little more decorated than this. They had more equipment. They had more options. Brandy was in melee with someone. Laria was out in the open.
It wouldn't do that.
Zeridwen took a hit and immediately went down.
My friends are much stronger than this.
No, they are weak, and you are strong, and you have
No.
abandoned our ways.
No. You've got it all backwards. If anyone's strong, it's them. If anyone's weak, it's me.
You are right about that, Shepard. You are weak. Come with us. Come back to re-education. You will be with those who truly, truly understand you.
There's a part of Shepard that offer is words he's been looking for a really long time.
Oh.
He wants to go home. So I think Shepard would take a step or two towards them. And after a few steps, Shepard just says, "No, I can't go with you."
And they all brandish their weapons, axes, swords, and javelins. And you will die alone and forgotten.
With you, I was a shepherd. With them, I am their friend and their shield.
And as you square off, as you are preparing to essentially die with your friends, you feel a shift, a weight, but your weight jutting beneath you, as if the ground gives way a little bit, and you see below you is a crack in the ground with a slightly dull gray hue to it.
What's this?
You have a split-second decision between their actions against you and what you want to do.
So is the crack, like, for lack of a term, like the way out of the
meta knowledge? Yes. Yeah. What Shepard essentially feels is, you know, when you walk across a plank of wood and it gives a little bit to your weight.
Yeah,
it's that.
Got it. Shepard, who I think would have his axe brandished right now, ready to go, looks at everyone, all the Krenari, and says, "I must return to my flock," and leaves.
You, I'm assuming, just slam your axe into the ground, the floor finally giving way, and you fall, and you fall, and eventually you are awake. Your body is filled with unbelievable amounts of adrenaline. Brandy's having a panic attack. Indra and Alaria are walking around. dazed and a little shaken, I assume.
And just throwing rocks.
Yeah, Indra's just throwing rocks and screaming. Asan is gasping for air, and Saradwin and her sisters are laughing.
I genuinely think that Shepard would be full of adrenaline, but there also would, his eyes are definitely like full of tears right now.
Oh, buddy.
And as soon as he realizes he's out of the dream, he's doing his best to like wipe away anything to make sure before anyone could see.
Shepard's awakened.
Oh, thank the maker.
Saradwin grabs Brandy and like drags her over to Shepard and like hugs him.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as like Brandy like notices Shepard is awake, it's like a scramble to get up and run towards him, and you know Brandy's slightly stronger than an average person, not by much, but a little bit. She uses her full body weight to just tackle into you and just latch on.
Well, I think she's like still having a panic attack, so it's still like.
Asan swimming through the air.
Yeah.
He's lost his mind.
Like you're out of breath. You're out of breath to the point of delusion.
And Indra just like looks at Saradwin and goes, "Congratulations, for the first time, you're the normal sibling."
But yeah, Shepard, Brandy just latches on to you. She is shaking, and there is crying and sobbing, but it's also punctured by little bits of hyperventilating.
Shepard just is trying to console her, and like in just like sort of like more like hushed tones, just goes, there. It's gonna be okay now.
Brandy, make an insight check.
14.
14. Shepard is trying to console you while he is also, like, horribly, like, traumatized.
I think in that moment, this is what Brandy needs to just ground herself. And just, like, through like snot and tears, like looks up at him. You see me, right?
Yeah, you're here.
I'm here. You can talk to me. I'm here. You're my friend. You're my best friend. You're my brother.
You're here, Brandy. I see you. You're here.
And everyone's here. All my friends are here. All my family is here.
Not Erland.
Fuck!
Has anybody seen him and their weird little... What the fuck are they? Nightmares or something?
I didn't see him, no.
I didn't see him in mine.
But they're trying to say he's alive.
What?
I found Belisama and Cersei in my dream. So he's still out there.
Is he? Is that true? And he directs that question to Cersei.
If he is strong enough, yes, he is still out there, and he is currently fighting against it, much like all of you most likely have, and like we have.
Do we have to wait here, or will he just wake up normally in like the real world?
Hey, Belly, you're better at this fate stuff than I am.
No, this isn't precedented. I've never seen.
We are.
Asan, Saradwin, please make Arcana checks.
Cool. 29.
You take this.
What did Saradwin get?
DC was 30, yeah.
14.
It's like they said, if he's strong enough, he'll wake up. And if he's not, you will all have to venture into his nightmare with him. But you won't be able to know which is it until you go back to the material world.
Oh.
Brewing strong.
Nope, they're right. If he can beat whatever nightmare this place cooked up for him, he'll join us. If he doesn't, when we get back to the material world, if he's still asleep, we're gonna need to come back and get him.
He looked gruff. He looked resilient. He's a dwarf. He's got this, I think. And Cersei just looks at Billy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, this is
She really just
What?
ditched us here.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure she'll give us a nice warm welcome when we get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Speaking of here, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this isn't a good place to be. Everybody, we should go. And you run along the branches of the tree. Let me get all of you guys together.
Let me make sure I have our schizo ramblings on the GM layer. Okay, everything's there. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, cool.
Awesome. Okay. Can you guys see the map?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
See.
You all hear the same crackling sounds of the nightmare demon that you heard before it took you into one of your most horrific nightmares. It is right behind you. The way out of the Fade is along here, across the bridge, across here,
Oh my gosh.
and through those pillars.
Haha.
Oh boy.
Do you all run?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
let's run.
You all make your way across the Fade. You all hear the nightmare demon approaching behind you. Bricky, do you have the stat sheet?
I do, in fact, have the stat sheet.
Okay,
Oh,
excellent.
boy.
So you can handle that. I would like all of you to make a dexterity saving throw as the nightmare demon crawls behind you and swoops with one of its mandibles, trying to pull you back.
I would like
Shep-
to use my one perception reroll.
Do you want to use lucky?
Oh no.
Yes, I'll use lucky.
Okay.
Because I rolled a nat 1.
That would have been bad.
Ooh.
That would be real bad.
Okay.
So I got an 18 for the second one.
Okay. Oh, Indra.
Listen. Oh, his horse did well though.
Yay, curiosity!
You're
Andrew
almost
riding
on.
the horse, right?
I would love to think, like, as this is happening, Curiosity's running really quickly, but ducks at the worst possible moment.
Yeah, and Indra just gets
You just
knocked
get hit
off.
in the face with a branch.
Alright.
Indra is pulled back.
You are pulled back and off your horse.
Anybody get below a 15?
It does not look so.
Does
Okay.
not seem to be so.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, what did you get, Sarah, again?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're good. So it's just Indra.
Don't hit me.
Yep, it makes 5 attacks.
Oh boy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It's so fine. Okay, so first one is 23.
Hits.
Second one is a 30.
Hits.
Look,
Third one is interesting. 21.
Just barely hits.
Okay. Fourth one. That's nat 1, so no. And then the last one, it is going to use its bite. Nope, because that was 20.
20. Okay. So 3.
Yeah, so it hits with 3 of them. And I will roll the damage on that one. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the goddamn... God damn it! I hate my D8s. Trying to kill me. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Indra,
Yes.
you take I'm reading that right? Yeah, okay, cool. You take 47 points of damage.
Total?
Yeah, total. That's all 3 attacks that actually hit you.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Did my horse come back for me?
Oh yeah, no, Curiosity like turns tail as fast as it can and just like runs back, grabs your scruff with its mouth and tries to swing you as best as possible.
I'm like grabbing onto the saddle, getting on its back, and I'm catching up with the rest of everybody. You find yourselves surrounded by horrendous fearling demons, like little... Honestly, whichever bug you hate the most, either spiders or cockroaches or long worms, they, like, to all of you guys, they look different. All of them are skittering, crawling towards you. And
Silverfish.
yeah,
No.
and like trying to attack. Please make either strength, constitution, or dexterity saves to either like push them off of you, just try and like resist the damage, or avoid them. DC is 15.
Oh god.
Hassan just goes, ah, and does like the whole like full body like
got a natural
smacking
20.
with his hands.
Ooh.
What did Sardwin get?
Indra.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah, strength, constitution, or dexterity, your choice.
No.
Whichever one of those saves you want.
Okay.
Do bugs count in Shepard's animal ethos?
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
No. Usually. But here?
14?
14 does not succeed. Indra will give you his natural 20.
I should have gone with
so
dexterity.
Indra will give you his natural 20, so you succeed.
Okay, thank you, Indra.
Yeah, as like one bug is like jumping up at you, Indra's just going, like you just see like a flash of light, Indra smites it with his lance and just kind of like keeps moving you forward. Nope,
His lance,
nope,
the ultimate
nope.
bug
Yeah.
The ultimate pesticide.
Templar
Sir
Raid.
Lancelot.
You come
I just
upon
imagined
a...
a tiny explosion.
Yes, you come upon a tiny rope bridge. How are you all getting across it?
Belly Sama, can you just transform into something giant so we can ride you across?
Yeah, sure. You see her just like get on all fours, wings sprout from her back, her face transforms into that of a strange, like, almost like hippogriff or like griffin, and it seems like there's not enough space for all of you to get on, but if you guys want her to make 2, like, turns, then she could get everybody. I
can turn into a giant owl.
Okay, so you can carry 1 person. She can carry, I'd say, 4.
So how many are left over?
Cersei!
1, 2, 3.
Cersei can fly.
4. No, she cannot.
Oh, she cannot?
She turns into a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
She picks land animals only.
She turns into a rattlesnake and just kind of like, I would say just crawls, like slithers up your leg.
She,
Sure,
would.
yeah, I'll allow that.
Ooh.
The rest of you get on Belly-sama's, like, griffin form.
Sure,
Sweet,
yeah.
sweet, epic.
Okay, hold on for dear life as the wings flap. You are in the air and you all sail across the bridge. That was really smart thinking. I would like one more dexterity save as you run across these. This time, the strange lightning. Ceridwen, you have upset the demon when you refused their offer, and now they are shooting bolts of lightning at you.
Oh lord.
Oh,
Indra succeeds!
Ah,
you said it was a DC 15, right?
Yes.
Whew. Whew,
What'd
that
you-
was close.
what did you get, Sarid?
Be 16.
That succeeds.
Elgernon is more powerful than you'll ever be. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Elgernon is good.
And with
Elgernon
that,
is
you
kind.
all jump through this strange portal, and you wake up in the quiet of
Oh.
Flemeth's hut.
Ah, ah,
Erland is there with you, nursing a headache,
Oh.
and you feel Flemeth's presence outside, and she is not happy with you. And that'll be
Oh,
the end
boy.
of the session.
oh boy.